Dear children, last day I taught you lesson 9. Now, today I will teach you lesson 10. Rise of independent state in the 18th century, page number 70. First, look at the important terms. Chauth. 1/4 of the revenue collected by the Marathas from the areas which were beyond their domain. Chauth. It is a type of tax. In this tax, 1/4 part of total income collected by government or Marathas emperor. Sardeshmukhi. 1/10 of the land revenue collected by the Marathas from the areas which were under their direct control. Sardeshmukhi. Total land of 1/3 of total land. Tax collected by Marathas. Misal. Political group of the Sikh who were loyal to their own political leader. Misal. Khalisha. The land directly under the control of the crown collector. It is called Khalisha. Ijra. The new system of land revenue in which the contracts were given for collection of revenue. Now, the new system of land revenue in which the contracts were given for collection of revenue. Ijra. Later Mughals. After the death of Aurangzeb, 1707, the Mughal Empire went in steady decline as its power disintegrated and several independent states arose in various parts of the country. In fact, the disintegration of the Mughal Empire had begun during the last 25 years of Aurangzeb reign. There were serious revolt by the Rajputs, the Jats, the Bundels, the Satnamis, and the Sikh. The rise of Marathas in the Deccan too shook the foundation of the Mughal Empire. Aurangzeb's death in 1707 led to another war of succession in which Maujam and the eldest son, emerged the victorious and ascended the throne with the title of Bahadur Shah. First, at the time of his accession, he was more than 63 years of age, mild, tolerant, learned, and generous. He was too weak to support revolt. He died in 1712. After Bahadur Shah first, Jahandar Shah, 1712 and 1713, Farooq Siyar, 1713, 1719, and Muhammad Shah, 1719, 1748, become emperor, one after the other. All of them were indolent, incompetent, and pleasure-seeking rulers who took no interest in the affairs of the government. The nobles took strict all military tasks Under these circumstances, many provinces become independent. Murshid Quli Khan in Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. Now Odisha, Saadat Khan and Awadh and Nizam in Deccan set up their independent kingdoms. In the Doha, the Rohillas set up an autonomous chieftainship. The Madras occupied Gujarat, Malwa, and parts of Bundelkhand. The Rajput broke the shackles and freed themselves from the central control. The invasion of Nadir Shah of Persia in 1739 was the death blow to the Mughal Empire. He massacred thousands of the people in Delhi and plundered the city. His reign of terror continued from around 2 months. As he returned from Delhi, he carried away the peacock throne and famous Kohinoor diamond with him. Now, no one seemed to know as to what happened to peacock throne. The Sikhs. The Sikhs emerged as a militant community under Guru Hargobind. The first 4 Guru of Sikh were basically reformed. The 5th Guru Arjan Dev was assassinated on the order of Jahangir. Arjun Dev and given the Sikh as permanent form, structure and organization. The 9th Guru Guru Tegh Bahadur was killed on the order of Aurangzeb. The 10th and last Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, organized the Sikh into Khalsa in 1699. He lost his 4th son in the battle against the Mughals. He too was murdered by an Afghan in 1708. After Guru Gobind Singh's death, Banda Bahadur took the Sikh and captured the region between the Satluj and the Yamuna River. He tried to establish an independent kingdom and coined the name of Guru Nanak and Guru Gobind Singh. He was captured by Mughals, imprisoned and tortured to death. His followers called him Sacha Patsha, the true emperor, the military power of the Sikh, though weakened, could not be destroyed completely. The tendency of organize themselves into the Sikh state, the disorder and confusion prevailing in Punjab after the invention of Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali further helped the rise of Sikh as a great power. In 1764, the Sikh proclaimed sovereignty in Punjab. They organized themselves into 12 missions and established small principalities like Nabha, Kapurthala, Patiala, etc. Towards the end of the 18th century, the Sikh established a strong and sovereign state in Punjab under the leadership of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Now, next day, thanks.